Hello everyone and welcome to Tournament 9 of Next Level Jumping. We are back with another 50 competitors to take on Stage 1 in this 65-second time limit. Well, kicking us off, as always, it is a newcomer. It is Fairness. He is going to go, wow, right down that right side of the crack, and you can skip steps. It's been modified, varying heights, and then there's a new obstacle, the Circle Hammer. Fairness shooting the ball. Gotta shoot it to get it moving, or punch it, but that will just be a death sentence if you punch it. Not really a good idea. It goes straight into the sliding bouncer, which Fairness handles well. And as always, it is the X-Spider, which he goes straight into. Taking some save jumps on that second set of windows, gets pushed a little bit, and he's going to slip off of it. As we are now on to another newcomer, it is Naxxes. Naxxes is off and good. Okay, wow, that was quick. We're now on to Ms. Luxury. Ms. Luxury will stick the first step of the Kraken. Now I'm gonna go at a slow, controlled pace. He gets through it. Under the Circle Hammer. Shooting the ball. Got it moving pretty well. And Ms. Luxury now going to set up the dismount, going into the sliding bouncer, and will overshoot the slide. Or bouncer, I mean, not the slide. So we're into Limba's run. Limba's competed sporadically, as he gets through the obstacle pretty quickly. Now into the Circle Hammer. He's going around the left side. Either side works. He's shooting it. He's getting it moving now. It's at a really good pace. As he goes into the sliding bouncer, gets caught up on the first part, and he's going to fail it. So we're now onto a Hot Baba. The first ever run on this course, so she'll always be very important for that first run. She hasn't really done well on the course before, though, and that's not going to help. We're now on to Chizuru, who has competed, or not competed, well, yeah, he's competed. Completed Stage 1 before. His debut in Tournament 3 was the only time he cleared. He's not been able to replicate any success since then, as he's into the Circle Hammer. He's put up a couple of decent runs since then, though. Not going to act like he hasn't done anything. Chizuru goes for an early dismount into the sliding bouncer, and he's going to fail that obstacle as well. So we're now on to Obey Girly. I like to think this time limit is relatively strict, but of course, the Circle Hammer is a big concern for time because, well, if you can't get it moving, it's going to cost you a lot of time, but if you get it moving pretty well, you'll save a bunch of time, so the time limit is kind of subjective. Obey Girly is getting it moving pretty good. Now I'm going to go for the sliding bouncer. And she's through it. Now going straight into the X-Spider. Goes down that right side. Jump over to the second set of windows. The dismount. Oh no, she comes up short. So we're now on to Rizabear, making her third appearance. Take a save jump on that first step. Jump third. Going for the fourth. Her feet were kind of off center, and she's going to fail. So we're now on to the first run of the last tournament. It is Kez VX. He's back for his second appearance. Now jumping to the fourth step, which he has gotten. And now into the Circle Hammer. He's going to go around the left side. Walking into the pole will help too to get it moving with some momentum. Now into the sliding bouncer. And the Kez is through it. Now the X-Spider. Also gonna go around that right side. Switching over to the left, the dismount. And Kez VX is the first competitor into the Sea Serpent today as he has 20 seconds left. and he barely gets onto the second set, just about. And now one of the hardest jumps on the stage to transfer into the rope climb. He gets a save jump off the second rope, but he gets pushed back, and he will not be advancing to stage 2. So close, but his second appearance on this course, getting to the last obstacle, was a really good run. So well done to him. So we're now into a competitor who cleared in the last tournament. It is Utah J Soot. He went out on the crumbling path, I believe. It was his first time clearing. So hopefully he can go back to back, get a bit of momentum going. He's going pretty slow on the circle hammer right now. The sliding bouncer. This obstacle has been the ninja killer in both of the last 2 tournaments. He's already done a fair bit of damage here today, but Utah has no issues with it. And he gets a weird jump into the X-Fighter. He stuck the window, but he still took a save jump, which don't blame him. That's what you're supposed to do on the obstacle. And he gets a weird save jump on the Sea Serpents, but stays alive. And now the transfer, he gets a bad bounce and he comes up short. Utah is not advancing back to stage 2. Probably hit that A button just a little bit too early. As we're now on to Zampira. Zampira's just gonna full send down the right side. That is very impressive. Zampira on the circle hammer. Ooh, kind of hanging off the back there. Looks like she was floating. And now she's going to transfer into the sliding bouncer. It's the nice late jump off the first part. She's into the X-Spider now. It's taking her out in the past, but many obstacles on the stage have. Zampira gets a save jump and gets pushed back off of it. We're now on to Vixity, making his 6th appearance. Never beaten stage 1 before. I think he has competed since tournament 1, but missed a couple of tournaments here and there. Either way, right now, he's on the circle hammer. This obstacle has done absolutely 0 damage so far, but it is a time waster obstacle, so can't really expect much. Vixie handles it well, and he's not going to handle the sliding bouncer well. So we're on to Wolf Shinobi. He cleared back in tournament 6, but since then has not been able to replicate any success in stage 1. But on his newcomer appearance in tournament 3, he did get to the last obstacle, so he's been having some deep runs here and there. He's crouching on his circle hammer, not getting it moving too quick. Okay, now it's really moving. Switched that up pretty quick. Sliding bouncer, he kind of got a bad transition into it, but he's able to recover. Get the obstacle into the X-Spider, going straight for the second window, and he doesn't even get a save jump off the window. Failure there as we were into another newcomer, Solvark. I think that's how you say that. Solvark, I don't know. Solvark is through the Kraken into the circle hammer. Unloading his magazine into it. It's still not moving too much. There's a certain spot where you want to shoot the ball so it'll turn and move. He kind of went late there for the dismount. What, he's through it? Oh, no, he's not. He doesn't even get the slide. Did not hit the slide at all in the third circle there. So we're now on to Nazpika. This guy in the last tournament wore number 5 and had a really deep stage 1 run getting to the rope climb. Was unable to clear though. But get that close. Hopefully today will be the day where you can push a little further and get to stage 2. All over the place on the circle hammer. It's a weird transition, and Nazpika is unfortunately not going to get back to the rope climb. So we're now on to Has-Beens. He competed in one of the early tournaments and then missed a bunch of tournaments. I believe he was in the last tournament, maybe a couple of tournaments ago, where he failed the Sea Serpents. Getting the circle hammer moving. That'll save him some time as he looks like he's floating on it. Sliding bouncer now. Has-Beens has gotten it. Now the X-Spider. Not going to go straight into it. Going to take his time to set up. Just about hangs onto the window. taking some save jumps. The dismount. He's gotten back to the Sea Serpents. My cat is hissing at the other cat as Hasbins is into the second part of the Sea Serpents. And Hasbins is running a little bit low on time. He goes for the transfer into the rope climb, gets a good save jump as the klaxon sounds. Hasbins is climbing on up, and he's going to be the first finisher of Tournament 9. 4.1 seconds left for Hasbins, and for the first time in his career, he will be moving on to Stage 2. Third time was the charm for him today. Every obstacle he handled well. There was no real concerns throughout that run. He just went at a slower pace, but was still able to get the job done. So we're now on to Zerta. This guy's never even beaten the first obstacle. So him to replicate Hasbin's success would be interesting. But that's about what we expect out of him right there. So we're now to Avrios. Pretty quickly through the Kraken. Out the circle hammer. They go around that left side. Now crouching on this obstacle does help. It allows you to stay more in control of your Spartan on the ball. So good technique from Avrios as he's into the sliding bouncer. And he's through. Looks like he wanted to go straight to the X-Spider. Decided against it as he sticks the window. That's taking save jumps. Now on the Sea Serpents as he barely catches it. Now 25 seconds left. Pretty decent amount of time as he gets a huge bounce going straight across on the Sea Serpents. And now the transfer in the rope climb gets a save jump, but it wasn't a good save jump. And he is out. So we're now onto a competitor who really annoys me with her gamer tag because I have to change the font size for her graphic. On both graphics, it's Red Digit Dark Wolf. So you better make this worth my while and clear Red Digit. No, I'm just kidding. She just punched the pole there, which is very lucky that she did not slip off the obstacle. Either way, she's onto the sliding bouncer. I don't believe she's ever beaten a third obstacle, but she just did it here today and almost overshoots the platform. That would have been very unfortunate, and she jumps completely at the wrong time, way too early. We're on to Carolina. Carolina's put up some decent runs in the last few tournaments, but oh no, Carolina's gonna fail the Kraken today though. Very unfortunate, as I was just praising him. So we're on to Blesher. Anytime I see this gamer tag, it feels wrong to say Blesher. I don't know why. And he's gonna fail the first obstacle too. Just those two runs alone would have tied the amount of fails that we had on the Kraken in the last tournament. We've already seen a couple people fail it though. As Silay will not fail the Kraken. It's good. Out the circle hammer. Shooting, kind of hanging off the back there with the circle hammer. Let's throw it into the sliding bouncer. Going straight into the X-Spider, no fear from Silay, as he cuts across straight to the second set of windows, but speed did not help him there. Oh my goodness, here we go. We've seen some interesting gamer tags on Next Level Jumping. Here's a newcomer, Halo 5 Creeps. Yep. Heard it here first. Halo 5 Creeps. I don't know what to think about it, but he's got the circle hammer moving pretty well. And he did not jump at the perfect time at all. Oh my goodness, looked like he got pressure launched off the sliding bouncer. Oh, maybe he's a Halo 5 creep, we never know. Alright, now here's another gamer tag that I have to change the font size of. Majestic Heart 48. She is through the Kraken. Now the circle hammer. She's unloading her magazine. Not speak today. Again, never can. And she is holding on too long, and she's going to slip off the circle hammer. And there's your first circle hammer failure of the tournament. Only about halfway into the tournament, as we are now on to Nightblade, number 25. The interesting story with him, in his first 5 appearances, he never beat Stage 1. but he cleared in all the last 3. So Nightblade, I don't know what he's been doing, practicing, or just getting better at the obstacles through just all these runs he's doing. He's been able to clear. But he's struggling to get the circle hammer moving. It's going to cost him some time. But he gets into the sliding bouncer perfectly off that pole whip. And he's through. Now going to take his time to set up for the X-Spider. Nightblade just about gets it at the window. Now going straight for the dismount. He's got 25 seconds left on the Sea Serpents. Gets the transition across. Now going to cut to the second part. And now this huge jump. He gets a good save jump off the rope climb. 10 seconds left for Nightblade as he takes a save jump on the rope climb. And he is going to get his 4th stage 1 clear in a row. And beat Hazbin's time. A very clean run from Nightblade, as we will once again see him on the 2nd stage. Just an all-around clean run. There was no moments at all where I thought he was going to fail. Alrighty, 25 runs, 2 clears. Not bad, considering we usually only have 1 clear up to this point. So we're on to Bansby. Bansby is through the Kraken. Now onto the circle hammer. It's meowing. What's going on with her? Bansby shooting the ball. Sliding bouncer now. Bansby, a beautiful attempt at that obstacle as he goes straight into the X-Spider, going for that right side. Takes a save jump. Now on the 2nd set of windows. Dismount, he's got it. About a couple seconds shorter of Nightblade's pace. But Bansby goes across. Got it. He's going to cut left pretty quickly. 15 seconds left as he goes for the transition to the rope climb. He's got it. And Bansby, are we going to see 2 clears in a row? It looks like it. Bansby becomes the 3rd finisher on stage 1. And just like Hazbin, he's on his 3rd appearance. He gets his 1st stage 1 clear. And you are doing pretty good for clears. 3 out of 26. Pretty damn good. As Bansby, we will see you on stage 2 for the first time. So we're now on to Kaguya. This guy was the first ever finisher on stage 1 of Next Level Jumping. Award number 10 in tournament 1. He cleared, but ever since then, he's not been able to clear at all. He's come close on many occasions. It's just not able to get the job done. A bit heartbreaking. He's really struggling to get the circle hammer. We're running low on time. He's gotta go as he does a pole whip. Perfect technique. Kind of lagged a little bit too while he did it. But he's through, but he's really running low on time already. He's not even in the X-Spider yet. He really needs to get moving. Come on, Kaguya. Taking the save jump. That's not gonna help. And another one. Come on, go. And a save jump on the Sea Serpents, 15 seconds left. As he is cutting, right now he's picking up the pace as the klaxon sounds already. He's got to get moving. Come on, Kaguya. He gets a good save jump, and he takes another one. He's got to move, though. Come on, go. Get up this rope climb, Kaguya. No, he times out. Kaguya is out of time on stage 1, and another heartbreaking defeat this close to beating stage 1. Oh my goodness, it was the circle hammer. Initially costed him the time, but then he just took so many save jumps throughout the run, and Kaguya would not be advancing to stage 2. Oh, that is heartbreaking as we're now into Parallax. He's on the Kraken. And he walks off the first step. They're not the first. It's round 2, Dripski. 2nd appearance. He was in tournament 7, missed the last tournament. I believe he failed the first obstacle in that tournament, but he beat it here today, so good job. Into the circle hammer now. Dripski. Wow, he's gotten it moving really well. Look at that. Dripski now going into the sliding bouncer. Oh, he hit the front of the bouncer. He got a false bounce. We're now into Affectionate. She cleared all the way back in Tournament 6. She failed the first obstacle stage too though. Canadian looking to get her second stage 1 clear. It'd be very funny if she ran with her main account. This is actually her alt account that she's been running all throughout these tournaments, every single one. Her main account is called Etching, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, she's through the sliding bouncer into the X-Spider. Oh no, she doesn't get it. She got a false bounce. And Affectionate is out on stage 1. She's on to Raven. She's gonna go skip that second step, flies through the Kraken like it was nothing. Now into the circle hammer. That left side getting it moving. Oh, she slips off the back of it though. So we're now on to our last newcomer of the tournament. It is Skittles. IX Skittles XI. Now he's going to jump up, and he fails the Kraken. On to Oku Ghost. Let's take a save jump on the first step, the Kraken. Ghost is through it. The circle hammer. This obstacle. So simple, but I like it. Ghost is all over the on it. Wow. Ghost into the sliding bouncer and gets a false bounce, and that is a replica of Resume's failure in the last tournament. So we're on to Archangel Via. I want to talk about clan kids. Well, she is the definition of a clan kid. And she will defeat the Kraken just about. Into the circle hammer now. Another big side. She's all over the place, and she gets caught up, and she doesn't even get onto the sliding bouncer. That's a circle hammer failure. So we're on to Hause. Hause, this guy, he had a shocking defeat on stage 1 in the last tournament, found the beginning of the Sea Serpents as he just destroys the Kraken into the circle hammer now. Just saw Archangel Via fail it. Just kind of all over the place. Hause, oh no, she slips off the back. Hause is out early on stage 1, puts up his worst performance ever. He was all over the place, and an obstacle that hasn't done barely any damage has just taken out a top competitor in Hause. What a shocking defeat for Hause. We have Ioku off on the Kraken. Never defeated stage 1, but has gotten close many times. Fortunately, I believe went out on the sliding bouncer in the last tournament. He was shooting the ball in the circle hammer. Kind of hanging off it there a bit. But Ioku was onto the obstacle that took him out last tournament. And he gets through it today into the jumping straight away. Gets onto the left side of the window. Taking some save jumps. Goes to the right window. Now the dismount. Ioku's gotten it. 30 seconds left onto the Sea Serpents. The bounce, oh, not a good bounce, and Ioku comes up short. His 9th appearance is the finisher, Condrith. Condrith got his first clear in Tournament 2, and for a very short amount of time had the best run ever on this course.
He's out of time. Oh, the best. Saving a lot of time.
Tournament 3, he would once again defeat the first stage,
One time left over
go out on the medal spin this time.
Going for the second set, but not gonna
Condrith
make it.
has suffered some stage 1 failures. Tournament 6 failing the Sea Serpents.
Not gonna slip down.
Tournament 7 got back to stage 2.
Finisher today.
But in the last tournament, he almost beat stage 1 again, going out on the rope climb, unfortunately.
He's also going to fail it. He's
Condrith. In Tournament 1, known as Veroy, failed the X-Spider. But then he changed his gamer tag, and he started doing good. Of course, he suffered some stage 1 failures here and there, but for the most part, he's been doing pretty good on the first stage. As right now he is getting through the circle hammer onto the sliding bouncer. And he is through that now into the X Spider. Going down for that right side to the left. And the dismount, he's gotten it. Jumps across, 30 seconds left. Now the jump Ioku failed, Condrith makes it by a mile. And then on the transition into the rope climb. Alright, here it is, the obstacle he failed in the last tournament. He's climbing on up, and Condrith is going back to stage 2. He defeats stage 1, getting revenge over the last tournament. And I don't know how many clears that is for him now, but it's a lot. Definitely more than 95% of the competitors. What a run from Condrith. We're now on to Demon Queen. Queen taking a save jump on the first step. Going for the third, out to the fourth, and Demon Queen is through. Into the circle hammer. Shooting it. A little bit off the back, Demon Queen slips off the circle hammer. So we're now onto its aura. So we're going right down that right side. Look at that, saving a bunch of time. Now into the circle hammer. Just saw Demon Queen fail it. And aura is a little bit, okay, it was sketchy there for a bit, but aura's doing good now. And now the dismount. Sliding bouncer, aura has gotten it. Now we're going straight into the X Spider. Going straight for that dismount as well. We're at a pretty good pace. Jumps across to the second part. Now at the bounce. Now gonna go to the left. Here's a transition into the rope climb. Aura gets the save jump and gets pushed back. And another person out like that on the rope climb. It's a really hard jump. You gotta time your save jump perfectly, and Aura did not do that. We're now on to number 40. It is Koke. Koke has beaten stage 1 in all but 2 tournaments, I believe. Going for his 7th stage 1 clear. Obviously tournament 1 and then tournament 6. Oh my goodness, he is all over that ball. Oh, okay. Gonna do a pole whip. That was a beautiful attempt at that. Gets through the sliding bouncer, now the X Spider. Okay, full sending it. Now the Sea Serpents, he's failed it in the past, but he's already gotten by the point he's failed it. 25 now. Now Koke, the jump that Aura just failed. Oh my goodness, he just skipped half the rope climb. What a bounce. And Koke is going to get the fastest time. Wow. Or is he? I think actually Condrith, they tied. Condrith and Koke. Well, I did look back. Condrith did have a faster time actually. So, that's a rip. Anyway, it's Scarlet now on stage 1. Shooting the ball. Scarlet slips off it. Circle hammer taking out another competitor. So we're on to Navai. Navai, one of these competitors you want to see get their first clear. Navai's into the circle hammer. Moving side. Moving nicely. Now the sliding bouncer. Navai gets the bounce, the slide, and Navai is onto the X Spider. Failed this in the past. Wave jump, go for the dismount. Navai comes up short. So now on to a competitor who's not competed since tournament 2, I believe. Talmari Jr. Been a long while. He is back. First obstacle, hammer. Shooting it. Low. Gets caught up there on the sliding bouncer and he's out. So we're now on to Bashful. Hanging himself up at a weird angle. Fourth tentacle, he's through the Kraken. Into the circle hammer. Shooting it. Oh, he's all over the place. He takes a save jump. How is he still alive? Bashful with a great save onto the sliding bouncer now. And he's through it, going straight for the X-Spider. Done this many times. Bashful with a weird transition goes for the dismount and he comes up short. And now on to TNA Cobras. Skips that second step like we've seen in the past. Now he's into the circle hammer. This obstacle is just giving us some wild moments. Not that many failures on it. This Cobras destroys it though, into the sliding bouncer. There's also no issues for him. Big Spider. He's gonna full send now. Look at his time. Wow. 35 seconds left. He is destroying stage 1 right now. This guy in his first appearance failed the first obstacle. He's got less than 30 now for the transfer into the rope climb. He gets the save jump, and just like so many others, he is out. Coming off of her first ever first stage failure is the veteran Resumed. Resumed back in Tournament 1, war number 50. In Tournament 5, would get her first ever stage 2 clear, where she would go out at the hands of the crazy Cliffhanger. That would be repeated in the next tournament, failing the same exact jump. And Resumed in the last tournament went out on the sliding bouncer of stage 1, her worst performance by a mile. As she is now looking to get revenge over the sliding bouncer and beat stage 1 for her 8th time. And Resumed, of course, she's gonna skip 2 steps on the Kraken. She loves to go fast and slides into the circle hammer. Resumed is getting that move, and here it is, the sliding bouncer. Come on, Resumed, get your revenge. Resumed, she's gotten it, and she shoots the ground. Not sure how safe that is, but Resumed full sending everything. Look at her go. Wow. Resumed is absolutely destroying the stage right now, over 30 seconds. And now skips half the rope climb just like Coquet. Resumed might be on her first speed record. Resumed 25.2 seconds left. The fastest ever stage 1 clear time. What a way to get revenge than to just absolutely destroy the stage in under 40 seconds. That was the greatest stage 1 run we might have ever seen on this course. She full throttle throughout that entire run. Unbelievable. Well, this guy can't be too happy right now. He just got a speed record taken from him, but if anyone knows how to full send this course, it's Zika as he destroys the Kraken. Zika's coming off of 2 stage 2 failures at the hands of the Metal Spin. Not too good for his standards. Those are both his worst 2 runs on this course. Right now he's on the sliding bouncer and Zika. And oh no, and Zika's out of the sliding bouncer! You gotta be kidding me, just like Resumed we were talking about before, he gets caught up on the 3rd one and he fails. Unbelievable, and for the first time in his career, he will not be advancing to stage 2. An exact replica of Resumed's failure in the last tournament. And Zika's gone. Next up on stage 1 is Satreya. Satreya got first place in Tournament 4 when he went out at the hands of the Crooked Escape on stage 3. He's been to stage 3 a couple of times, including Tournament 5. But in Tournament 6, he put up his worst performance ever, failing the X-Spider. Would barely beat stage 1 in Tournament 7, and would get back to the crazy Cliffhanger in the last tournament, failing the transfer. Satreya now got some momentum going again. Let's see if he can capitalize off of it. He just saw 2 very wild runs. Zika, of course, failing stage 1 for his first time, but Satreya, he's never failed before the 4th obstacle. So let's see how he can do on the sliding bouncer. Satreya, he avenges Zika. That was a bit of a weird bounce, but he's okay. Now Satreya taking some stage jumps. He always goes slow on this X-Spider ever since he failed it. Now 25 seconds left. Resumed already cleared to this point. Satreya is moving thoroughly through this course. Gets a save jump. 15 seconds left now. As he goes into the rope climb, he gets a good save jump. The klaxon's sounding, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter. Satreya once again defeats the first stage. Well done to him. The second last competitor here today is Lucid Dreams. Lucid Dreams, she's been kicking it into high gear the last couple of tournaments after failing stage 2 a couple of times. Her best performances came in the last 2 tournaments. You see here she failed stage 2. Got the Broken Ridge and the Metal Spin before. But in the last tournament we get to the back half of stage 3, going out on the Chain Seesaw. Lucid Dreams, been to stage 3 4 out of the 8 tournaments, pretty good. She gets it right through the Kraken. She is one of 2 competitors now, only 2, to be in stage 1 in every single tournament. She is spazzing out on the Circle Hammer, but she's alright. Sliding bouncer, no issues for her. She actually had a pretty fast pace on both the first 2 stages in the last tournament, and she's flying here again. 35 seconds left. Lucid Dreams looking like a new competitor, and she wasn't even bad to begin with, so better watch out. Lucid Dreams, 25 seconds left. She is into the rope climb, gets a good save jump, and Lucid Dreams, for the 9th tournament in a row, is moving on to stage 2. What a run. Once again, the last competitor to take on stage 1, it is Jelly. Jelly has been to stage 3 in all of the last 7 tournaments. She has only failed to get to stage 3 in tournament 1. Her worst run on stage 3 was tournament 4, failing the Rocky Road. But tournament 6, this was her shining moment, getting to the final stage, unfortunately going out on the Salmon Ladder. But Jelly, in both the last 2 tournaments, she has gone out at the hands of the Chain Seesaw, the only time she's ever felt an obstacle more than once on this course. That Chain Seesaw is rough. Jelly hoping to get her 9th stage 1 clear in a row. Let's see how she can do. If she clears, she'll also be clear number 9. So we've seen 8 other competitors beat stage 1 so far. Jelly is on the Circle Hammer. She's got it moving really nice, gets a pole whip, and she kind of landed off the side there on the sliding bouncer, gets a weird bounce, okay. Jelly a little sketchy there on the sliding bouncer, taking a save jump on there. Alright, Jelly being a little bit more cautious than usual. She does not want to fail as she gets the transfer, and now cuts left, takes the save jump. Jelly, she's going to skip onto the second rope, 20 seconds left, and Jelly for the 9th tournament in a row will be moving on to stage 2 with 16.5 seconds left. Jelly doing what she does best and just beating stage 1s. She has more stage clears in general than any other competitor by far in this course. She just proves to be the best competitor time and time again. And for the 3rd tournament in a row, the Ninja Killer is the sliding bouncer. One less failure than last tournament, though, as we have 9 stage 1 clears. which are has-beens Nightblade, Bansby, Condrith, Kokay, Resumed, Cetreya, Lucid Dreams, and Jelly. Has-beens will kick us off on this, well, almost like a renewal stage 2. We got 3 new obstacles in a row, beginning with the Ghost Trail. And yes, there are 6 obstacles on this stage 2 right now, instead of 5. As Has-beens gets through the ball roll, now onto the wall clinger. You might recognize this from Trials of Achilles. And Has-beens is struggling early on this obstacle. Has-beens gets pushed away and he will fail the wall clinger. I forgot to mention, this time limit is the same as stage 1, 65 seconds. But most of your time is going to be taken up on this obstacle right here, the Ghost Trail. Nightblade hoping to get his first stage 2 clear. He is 0 for 3 on stage 2. He's on the wall clinger. He doesn't get up first try to the second one. Third ledge. Alright, now he's got a rhythm going, and Nightblade will be the first one to attempt the Leap of Faith. He goes for it, and he does not get to the rope. Or not rope, but the bouncers. I guess you can call it a rope. So we're on to Bansby now. He is our second and final competitor taking on stage 2 for their first time. Oh, he's hanging off the back of that ball, but he's got it moving nicely. Goes for a bit of an early dismount, and he's on the wall clinger. He is moving up very nice. Oh, he slips down. Oh, Bansby. Oh, he gets pushed away. All right, a third of our field taken out just like that. So we're on to Condrith. Condrith has never beaten this stage. His best run ever on this stage actually came in his first time attempting it in Tournament 2, where he timed out on the Skywalk. So let's see if Condrith can at least beat this obstacle. Here he had a little slip up on it. And Condrith will be on to the Leap of Faith. Gets a nice late jump, and he will defeat the Leap of Faith. Now he'll be the first to attempt the Crumbling Path this tournament. He handles it nicely. Now onto the Metal Spin. Back half of this stage 2 is exactly the same. He's through the Metal Spin. This is only his second time getting through it. He's onto the slide to victory. He's never beaten stage 2. Come on, Condrith. He goes for it, and Condrith, for the first time in his career, will be moving on to stage 3. And he beats the Klaxon easily. A very fast run from Condrith. Wow, we've already seen that really half of stage 2 take out 3 competitors. And Condrith, he just handled these obstacles very well. He's failed the Metal Spin multiple times in the past, able to beat it. And then the slide to victory, easily made that jump. Now we are on to a man who desperately needs to beat stage 2. It is Kokay. He is 0 for 6 on stage 2. It has not been a good run of luck for Kokay. He failed the second obstacle in the last tournament, the short circuit. He's already struggling with the wall clinger, misses it twice, gets up on his third go. Luckily, this time limit not that strict, to be quite honest with you, especially compared to recent tournaments, as he gets the Leap of Faith. Now onto the Crumbling Path. Okay. Cuts to the left, the third. He's gotten it 25 seconds into the Metal Spin. Come on, Kokay. Oh, he gets onto the second ledge, going for the dismount. Kokay, you gotta be kidding me. His body flipped out in the water, and this is a very similar failure to Hauze a couple tournaments back, failing the dismount of the Metal Spin. He just can't beat stage 2. Well, Resume knows what it's like to fail the Metal Spin multiple times. She is making her return to stage 2 after failing stage 1 in the last tournament. She's got that ball rolling really slowly right now, though. And for a competitor who likes to go fast, this is probably not good for her. Might make her a little bit impatient. Took her about 20 seconds to get through that obstacle, and she misses a jump. But she's getting up the wall clinger now. Alright, now the leap of faith. Resumed goes for it. And she gets it easily. Wow. It's a beautiful attempt as she's onto the crumbling path. Stops was a nothing so far, and it will continue to stay like that as she's onto the metal spin. Going to take her time to set up for it. That's new. She switches sides. Resume gets a save jump and will get it, unlike Coquet. 15 seconds left, and she's taking her time here to set it up. Resume, the klaxon sounding, but she will advance to stage 3. And for the first time in a while, Resumed with a chilled out run. A very slow time for her standards. She just wanted to get through the obstacles. Probably didn't help that the first obstacle took up 20 seconds of her time. But Resumed will be moving on to stage 3 for the 4th time, I believe. Yeah, the 4th time. 6.5 seconds left. Well done, Resumed. So now on to Satreya. He is also seeking his 4th stage 2 clear. He's got this ball rolling a little bit quicker than Resumed. I say a little bit, actually way quicker. Gets through in about 15 seconds. And he is... Oh, is he going to have a perfect attempt at this obstacle? Yes, he is. Satreya easily through it. Now the leap of faith, he gets that as well. Now the crumbling path. Satreya getting through. He has defeated that obstacle. Now the metal spin. I don't think he's ever actually failed this obstacle, and he's going to beat it here today. 21 seconds left. Satreya now on the slide to victory. He beat it in the last tournament, and he's going to do it again. Satreya, 14.5 seconds left. A very fast time, as he will be moving on to stage 3 for the 4th time in his career. We are now, what, 3 of 6 on stage 2? No, 3 of 7, I believe. Yeah, 3 of 7, which is still pretty good for this course of standards. We're now on to Lucid Dreams. Lucid Dreams is actually seeking her 5th stage 2 clear. She is tied now with Resumed and Satreya for the 2nd most stage 2 clears. Could break it here. She is struggling a little bit on the wall clinger though. It's up. She gets that as well. 35 now. So Dream's gonna take her time to set up for the crumbling path. And it's a beautiful attempt at that. Well done, Lucid Dreams. 25 seconds left. Setting up for the metal spin. She's failed this before, but not today. Lucid Dreams onto the slide to victory. She's going to take her time to set up for this as well. Lucid Dreams. She is going back to stage 3 for the 5th time in her career. And that is 4 clears so far. We could break the stage 2 clear record if Jelly clears right here. And she has a pretty good track record on this stage. She is 7 of 8 on it. Jelly, she is flying through this ball roll right now. Jelly, the wall clinger now. That was beautiful as well. Wow, she's on to the leap of faith. And Jelly is up. 40 seconds left. Wow. Alright, Jelly into the crumbling path now. And she's going to beat that. The metal spin. This is the only stage 2 obstacle to ever take her out. She switches sides like usual. And she is on to the slide to victory, going straight into it. And look at her time. Oh my goodness, Jelly, make this jump. And she has broken the stage 2 speed record. 20.3 seconds left. And Zika just lost both of his speed records in this tournament. Resumed beat him on stage 1, and now Jelly becomes the first competitor to ever break 20 seconds on stage 2, as she beats the stage in under 40 seconds. 20.3 is insane, and we have a new stage 2 clear record, and for the first time ever, we have more than 50% of the field moving on to stage 3. So many records being broken right now. And Jelly is just a history maker. She gets her 8th stage 2 clear in a row. Wow, Condrith, Resume, Satreya, Lucid Dreams, and Jelly are all moving on to the 3rd stage. Kicking us off on stage 3 is Condrith. He is the only competitor on this stage taken on for their first time. He's been to stage 2 many times, but this is his first time on stage 3. Ring drop is no issue for him. On to the Dashing Diamonds, which took out Resumed before. Definitely an obstacle you want to go slow on, that's for sure. It's Condrith taking a save jump. Goes now 4th, 5th, and he's gonna go straight for the dismount and now into straight into the crazy cliffhanger. It's been modified a bit. Now the hard transfer. He goes straight for it, and Condrith has got it. Now the jump to this next ledge, and now this very difficult corner jump onto this thin ledge. Condrith, he goes for the dismount, and Condrith has defeated the crazy cliffhanger. Now the chain seesaw, it has been made easier as it has ended both the last 2 tournaments, but it's still very difficult. And he's getting it moving, look at that. Condrith, he's now going to go for the transfer. No one's been able to make this. Condrith has got it. He gets onto the second set on the chain seesaw. He is punching it back and forth. Condrith. He's going for the dismount now. And he's gotten it. And he's the first competitor since Tournament 6 to attempt the crooked escape. He gets onto the first window just barely. He sticks it now onto the second part. He makes that one easily, and Condrith is just 2 obstacles away from the final stage. He's onto the modified hang climb. It's same as a couple previous tournaments, but no one's gotten here to even see it. So now Condrith up to the 3rd rock. He overshoots it, and Condrith is out on the hang climb. What a very impressive run from a first-time competitor on stage 3. It's the best run we've seen since Tournament 6. Condrith just overshot this 3rd rock, and there was no chance of recovery for him. But still, what a great run. And our second competitor up, it is Resumed. She is on stage 3 for her 4th time. She's failed the crazy cliffhanger twice, and she's failed this obstacle right here, the Dashing Diamonds. Zoom now going for the second diamond. Gets it with a good save jump. Now to the 3rd. Gonna cross on over, get some momentum to get to this 4th. And oh, she's gonna full send it. Resumed, a very risky technique, but it pays off for her. And she's now onto the crazy cliffhanger, an obstacle she's never beaten. She goes for it. Resumed has gotten the transfer. Now the jump to the next ledge, she's gotten that. And now the corner jump goes straight for it. She's got it. She is save jumping. Resumed goes for the dismount. Oh my goodness, she barely makes it with a nice save jump. Oh my goodness, Resumed is on the chain seesaw. She is punching it back and forth. Oh, took a 3rd swing there, kind of slowed it down. She's taking a lot of punches as this thing swings. Not getting it moving that well. But she is trying. Oh, now she's going to go for it. Resumed. She's gotten it. Resumed. She's on to the second set. Now punching this one back and forth. Resume now. Will she go for it here? Yeah, she will. She goes for the dismount, and Resumed has also beaten the chain seesaw. And she is shooting at the crooked escape. Again, not a good sign. She goes for the first one. She gets that one easily. But now the tougher second one. Off this into the window. She's got that easily as well, and she's onto the hang climb. Resumed has gotten to where Condrith has gotten. It was this jump where he failed. But resumed, she gets it with a save jump. Now the jump up to the 4th rock, she gets that. To the 5th, gets that, no save jump. The last rock resumed, she gets a save jump. She is save jumping, and resumed is onto the egregious swing. We have not seen this obstacle before, but it is not new. Resumed, the last obstacle. She jumps onto the bar. It swings down. She's kind of hanging off the back, but she goes for it. Resumed is going to the final stage. For the first time in her career, she has defeated the 3rd stage. Her first time beating the cliffhanger, and after that it was smooth sailing. Resumed absolutely killed this stage. She went a little slow on the chain seesaw. She had to get some punches in where she definitely didn't need them. But everything else was just so clean, and Resumed will be the first competitor since Jelly to attempt the final stage. And it is well deserved. She's pretty much the catalyst for next level jumping with how she did on Trials of Achilles, making me want to start this course to get these next level jumpers into jumping. And Resumed has now just done something absolutely incredible. Everything was perfect. The egregious swing, she's the first one to ever attempt it. She was hanging off the back a little bit. I don't know if that was lag or not, but Resumed has defeated the 3rd stage. Well. That was very entertaining to watch as we are now on to Satreya, the 3rd competitor to go here. Satreya, his best run on this stage came on his first time attempting it in Tournament 4, where he failed the Crooked Escape. Earned him a 1st place finish. But both his other 2 times he got here, he failed the transfer on the Crazy Cliffhanger, including in the last tournament. He's now at the halfway mark of the Dashing Diamonds. It gets on to the 4th, not gonna full send it like Resumed. He will go straight to the dismount off the 5th. Now it's time for revenge. Ready. This is the jump right here. Satreya, he goes for it. Satreya's got the transfer. Jumps to that 5th ledge, and now the 6th, just corner wrap. Not really a corner wrap, corner jump. Satreya's save jumping, he goes for it. And our competitors are 3 for 3 on the Crazy Cliffhanger, and he's gonna go on the right side of the chain seesaw. His best run in 5 tournaments. Satreya is punching this seesaw. Do every swing, that's a good strat. He's gonna go for the transfer, and Satreya barely gets it. Satreya is now punching the 2nd set. He's doing this obstacle very well right now. And now he's gonna go for the dismount, and the chain seesaw is 3 for 3. This is unbelievable. He's onto the obstacle he failed in Tournament 4. He gets the 1st one, but it's the 2nd one where he failed. Satreya, he's gonna go straight for it. He's gotten it, and Satreya's onto the hang climb. He's looking up, shooting at it. Not a good sign. Gets onto the 1st rock for the save jump. The 2nd doesn't need a save jump. This 3rd one, though, he's gotten it. The 4th... Now I don't know if he knows where to go. Onto the 5th rock. He hasn't save jumped whatsoever on this obstacle. And he's through it. Satreya is onto the last obstacle. This is insane. The egregious swing. He lines it up. He jumps onto it. Music stops. Satreya. He goes for the final jump. He's done it too. Satreya is moving on to stage 4. 2 competitors in a row have defeated stage 3, and for the first time in Satreya's career, he will be moving on to the final stage. This is the first time in next level jumping history we will see more than 1 competitor attempt stage 4. And Satreya, just like resumed, made this stage look easy. Just flat out impressive from Satreya. He had that one deep stage 3 run in Tournament 4, and now he will get his shot at the final stage here in Tournament 9. The Crooked Escape. He overcame this obstacle. It's been a long time since he got to this point, but he was able to defeat it. Hang climb he did 0 save jumps on, which was very impressive considering this obstacle was extremely difficult, as we saw with Condrith. But Satreya just destroyed it. Then the egregious swing. I'm gonna be honest, that final jump, he made it look super easy. Made it by a mile. He was aiming forward, wasn't looking to the side. Got a huge jump and just, yeah, he didn't even need a crouch. Wow. 3 very impressive stage 3 runs, already 2 clears, and we still have 2 of the best competitors left to go, starting with Lucid Dreams. Lucid Dreams failed the chain seesaw in the last tournament. It was her best run ever. She's also failed the crazy cliffhanger before, twice. Right now, she's got to deal with the dashing diamonds. Lucid Dreams gets onto the 4th diamond. Now goes straight to the 5th and the dismount. She's got it. Now the crazy cliffhanger. Can she beat it for a 2nd tournament in a row? She gets the jump that she failed in tournament 4. She gets the transfer. And now, 5th ledge to the 6th. Gonna do it standing up. Lucid Dreams, the dismount. And the crazy, oh, she goes straight into the chain seesaw. She is not messing around. This obstacle, she could not get it moving whatsoever in the last tournament. And it's moving a little better here, actually a lot better. I think she knows how to do this obstacle now. She goes for the transfer, and Lucid Dreams is on to the 2nd set. Now she is punching it. Trying to get it moving to get to the dismount. And now she's going to go for it. And Lucid Dreams has defeated the chain seesaw. Everyone's setting personal best this tournament. And she is also, well, she was aiming at it, punching at the Crooked Escape. I don't know if that's worse than shooting, but she goes for the first one. She's gotten it, taking some save jumps on the window. Now setting up, shooting at the 2nd one. This must be the one she's worried about. She just gets it. She stuck it, but she save jumps and beats the Crooked Escape. 4 for 4 on getting to the hang climb. Lucid Dreams gets the jump that Condrith failed with a save jump. Now up to the 4th. She's got it. The 5th. Nice save jump. 1-0. Taking some save jump. She can't stick it. There she goes. She's got it. Now the 6th. Lucid Dreams. Oh, she gets pushed back. No, Lucid's out. Oh, what a save. Oh my goodness. She just saved herself on the 2nd rock. How is she still alive? Lucid Dreams is climbing back up. I'm in shock right now. She's on the 5th or the 4th. I don't even know anymore. Goes to the last ball. She's save jumping again, but Lucid Dreams. She's going straight into the egregious swing. Lucid. She goes for it. Oh, a save jump. Lucid Dreams has defeated stage 3. 3 in a row have defeated stage 3. And also for her first time ever, she is going to the final stage. This is absolutely incredible. 3 competitors in a row have now defeated stage 3. And Lucid Dreams, this run, I'm not going to say it was as perfect as the other 2. There was definitely some moments here where I thought she was gone. Shooting at the Crooked Escape was not a good sign, and punching at it. But the real save of the course's history, this hang climb attempt. first. She couldn't stick the ball on the second last one, but she was able to. And then she went for the last rock, gets pushed out, and save jumps off the second one, and survives. And then the egregious swing, she barely made it. She definitely needed that save jump, that's for sure. And Lucid Dreams will be moving on to the final stage. This is unbelievable what we are witnessing right now. The worst run is a hang climb attempt, and Jelle is our last competitor up on stage 3. She knows what it's like to beat this stage. She did so 3 tournaments ago. But right now, she's got a lot of obstacles in front of her if she wants a second chance at the final, including the one that's taken her out in both the last 2 tournaments, the chain seesaw. She's going pretty quickly through the dashing diamonds. And Jelle, she's going to full send the back half of it. And here's the crazy cliffhanger. She has only failed this obstacle once back in tournament 3. And she goes straight across for the transfer, gets it just about, need that save jump. Now, the corner jump, and she is flying right now. Look at her go. Jelle going straight into the chain seesaw. This is it right here. This obstacle was taking her out in both the last 2 tournaments. This transfer right here. She is punching it. Oh wow, it kind of slowed down on her there. It's not good. She is lagging a bit. Oh wow. Jelle lagging a lot. Oh my goodness, her Japanese connection. She's floating. Jelle, she gets the second set and she's lagging like crazy. That Japanese connection's insane. For an incredible moment as Jelle is finally gonna beat the chain seesaw. She's got it. She's back to the crooked escape, going straight for it. She is not messing around, ladies and gentlemen. She's going for the second one, and Jelle is on the hang climb. All 5 competitors have gotten to the second to last obstacle of stage 3. She gets the jump that Conjure failed. Said that like 4 times now. Now Jelle, the rock that almost took out Lucid Dreams. Jelle, she's got it. Now she's going straight into the egregious swing. Jelle, the final jump for history. She gets a save jump. Jelle has defeated stage 3. Jelle just made Halo jumping history. For the 17 years of Halo jumping, we have never seen more than 3 competitors beat stage 3 in one tournament, and we just had 4 in a row. And Jelle becomes the first competitor in next level jumping history to defeat stage 3 twice. Her connection was insane on the chain seesaw, an obstacle that took her out in both the last 2 tournaments. But she was able to somehow survive and pull through. And I will say, she destroyed everyone else's time, even though there's no time limit, beating this stage. She flew every single obstacle, well, except for the chain seesaw, but that wasn't really her fault. But Jelle just destroying stage 3. In this stage in general, the worst run, the only fail was a hang climb failure. And Jelle has done it again. Resumed, Satreya, Lucid Dreams, and Jelle, arguably the 4 best competitors on this course, will now attempt the final stage. As it all kicks off with the catalyst for this course, Resumed. Shooting the ground, she is a very fast competitor, but while climbing a tower, something she hasn't done before. It's going to be a true test for Resume's speed here. And her jump awareness. Resumed. 25 seconds. She is off on the salmon ladder. She is blending in very well with this obstacle, and she slips up, but she recovers. Oh, another slip up. Resumed in a save jump. That's not good. This time limit is so difficult, and Resumed has just made too many mistakes already. The klaxon is already sounding as she gets onto the brick climb, and she takes a save jump on the 3rd block. Resumed is going to time out on the final stage and fail. Oh, a double failure for Resumed. Oh, that is very unfortunate, but still a great run this whole tournament for Resumed. One competitor is already down. We still have 3 left though, which is insane to say on the final stage. Satreya now gets his try at stage 4. Here we go. Satreya. He is on the salmon ladder, climbing up for his 25 seconds. He's at a quicker pace than Resume, that's for sure. Oh, he takes some time. He has a slip up. Come on, Satreya, get moving. He is climbing on up. He gets through the salmon ladder in a clean transition into the brick climb. As the klaxon sounds, he slips down. Oh, that's going to cost him, Satreya. He's going to get further than Resumed, it looks like, but he's still going to time out and fail again. 2 double failures. But Satreya will not become a grand champion, as he looks very sad right now. That is very unfortunate for Satreya. 0 for 2, as we are now on to Lucid Dream. She is nodding. That is actually a good sign here, I hope. Well, now she's shooting and punching the air, so I don't know. Lucid Dreams shoots up at the final stage. This could be her moment right here. Come on, Lucid Dreams. She is off for her 25 seconds. She is climbing. She is doing it very well right now. Very well. This is better than Satreya and Resumed. She's almost at the top. Lucid Dreams. She's got it. 12 seconds into the brick climb. This is the fastest pace we've seen up to this point, and she is making 0 mistakes. Oh, she gets caught up on that brick. Come on, Lucid. You're almost there. The last one. Come on, Lucid. Go! Go! Yes! Lucid Dreams is a grand champion. With no time left on the clock at all. 0.0 seconds. And about 8/100ths of a second left on the clock, and Lucid Dreams has become the first ever next level jumping grand champion. This is unbelievable. Lucid Dreams, on her first ever attempt at the final stage, has done it. Just a flawless run. She did have not even a mistake. She got caught up on a brick, which cost her little time. She slowed down at the end of the tower, but she still barely had enough time. 8/100ths, as I said, of a second left. And Lucid Dreams has done what no other competitor has done, and she has become a grand champion of next level jumping. But we are not done. We could have a chance for a second grand champion. And Jelly, she knows what it's like to be here. Tournament 6, she went out on the salmon ladder of this stage. Her second time attempting stage 4. Come on, Jelly. She's off for 25 seconds. Jelly is climbing the salmon ladder, already doing way better than Tournament 6. Look at her go. Jelly, she's climbing up perfectly. The last one, Jelly's got it. And about the same time as Lucid Dreams on the brick climb, Jelly is climbing up. Oh, she kind of gets caught up there. Come on, Jelly, gotta move. And oh, she's taking more time. Go, Jelly, come on. She's almost there. A second left. No! Jelly times out. She misses total victory by less than a second. Jelly will not become a grand champion. That is heartbreaking. She was right there. Just towards the middle and end of the brick climb, she got caught up too much, took too much time, and that is exactly what cost her. This time limit is so difficult, even for a stage 4 standards. And Jelly, unfortunately, it's still her personal best run. But right here, she kind of slowed down there. She was going a little bit faster for these next 3. Gets caught up right there. That took the most time. And then she just did not have anything left. And Jelle, unfortunately, is timed out. Jelle soaks that in. We have seen Lucid Dreams become a grand champion, 2 speed records broken, and 5 stage 2 clears. That's a record, along with this total victory. Just an unbelievable tournament. And I will see you guys very soon for Era 2 Tournament 10 Anniversary Tournament of Next Level Jumping. Farewell, everyone.